This is Daniel in so many words.
Hey there everyone, my name is Daniel, and in so many words, today, I'm going to talk to you about a little something called fandoms. Now, if you don't know what a fandom is, basically it's a community of fans revolving around a TV show, a movie, a book, or something similar to that. Now, generally, fandoms tend to involve people ages 13 to 21 on average, but anyone could potentially be part of a fandom if they enjoy something enough. But if you're thinking of just waltzing right into a fandom, that is not how this works. One does not simply join a fandom. It just happens to you, and most of the time, it's when you least expect it. You'll just be sitting there and you'll, say, stumble across a new TV show you've never seen, and you decide to check it out. Now, this doesn't happen every time, per se, but every so often you'll do this and it's just like, something clicks inside of your head and you've suddenly found this awesome new thing that you're willing to dedicate pretty much your entire existence to. Next thing you know, you're scouring the internet for places where you can talk with other people in the fandom, you're making fan art, you're reblogging hundreds and hundreds of GIFs on Tumblr, you might even write some kinky M-rated fanfiction, and there is no going back. And once you've started having all these intense emotions or feels for something, it's like your soul would have this massive void if you were to ever leave the fandom. It's kind of like a drug, and while fandoms generally don't cause you any physical harm like real drugs will, they will have an adverse effect on your social life. Do not watch a show or a movie for which you have intense feels around your non-fandom friends. If you try to enjoy your favorite thing and start feeling your feels around the people who just don't get it, they will think you're insane.
But if I could not see him, why could you?
What are you trying to say?
Man, this episode is intense. Do you think Robin's really going insane? Dude, you've already seen this episode like 100 times. You already know that Robin's just hallucinating. Don't you ruin this for me! Jeez. Yeah! Teen Titans. Alright. Now, for anyone who's watching this who doesn't really consider themselves part of a fandom like this, you have to understand something, okay? Your fandom friends really care about this stuff. They actually have immersed themselves so deeply into this world and invested so many emotions into the characters that they might actually be Googling rituals that they can do in order to try and send themselves into that fictional universe and actually live there. Sadly, there's no way to actually do something like that, and what's worse, eventually, you're going to hit something of a brick wall in your fandom. Now, what I mean by that is, if you're watching your favorite TV show and you watch all the available episodes, and then you find out it's gonna be like 6 months or a year before there's new ones, or fuck forbid that the series is over, you can almost feel your heart like shatter inside of your chest, like you have this close group of friends and they all suddenly died. I like to refer to this phenomenon as fandom withdrawal, or fandrawal. Now, going back to that drug metaphor I made earlier, kind of like how withdrawal is what happens when you stop taking drugs, fandrawal is what happens when you stop getting your fandom fix. Now, it might differ what happens to you based on your fandom and your level of feels, but regardless of this, anyone going through fandrawal will slip into some kind of horrible fandom-based depression. Hey Daniel, how's it? Are you okay? I just got done rewatching all the episodes of Teen Titans, and now life has no meaning. Dude, it's just a TV show, okay? It's not that big a deal.
You don't understand my pain.
Now, if any of you feel like your life has been destroyed by a fandom and the feels it brings you, go ahead and tell me about it in a comment or a video response down below. Or if you have a non-fandom friend who you think could learn something from this, go ahead and send them this video. And maybe that way they'll finally understand why you stay up until sunrise every night, foaming at the mouth while you reblog everything having to do with Bubbleen on Tumblr. But anyway, folks, this has been a Tuesday vlog, and we'll meet again on Saturday. But until then, insert catchphrase here.
When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans! From that tower, they can see it all. Teen Titans! When there's evil on the attack, you can rest knowing they got your back. It's when the world needs heroes on patrol. Teen Titans, go!